whatever methodology you choose, you've got to get crystal clear on what your message is and how you're positioning yourself, so that when your marketing strikes the right clientele, the right people, they resonate with it. You see, we don't sell personal training. Personal training is a commodity. We don't sell that at all. And we need to sort that in our minds quite quickly, that we don't sell personal training. We sell what an experience of personal training can do for them. We sell the result of the training and the nutrition intervention and the small group PT and the consultation, whatever it is we do, we sell the result of it, and that's what we must package. That's not to say you can't sell personal training by the hour. You can, provided that prior to the point of sale, it's become crystal clear to the person that you're trying to sell to what their problem is that they're experiencing, that you provide a solution to that problem through a level of personal training that you're going to do, and that amount of and length of and the content of the packages that you've now created through that personal training is what you actually sell. Now, you might decide to pre-configure some personal training to create packages, and those packages can be all types of packages. We can have themed packages in terms of a golf fit package, a ski fit package, a run fit package, a weight loss package, or we can have tiered packages in terms of a gold package, a VIP package, a platinum and a diamond package. The difference between those packages is just the amount of content in there, and therefore the actual final cost of each package as a consequence. And we've got whatever route we take, we need the perception to quickly be that purchasing whatever it is that you've created for this person, a solution. Now, even if it's a direct debit system where you can use something like Jotform, which is a paperless way of doing a direct debit, for example, and the person is going to sign up to 1, 2 or 3 times a week, charged per month on a rolling contract, the same principle applies. That is not what you sell. What you sell is what will be the result long term if someone was to engage in that kind of level of personal training over a period of time. And that's what we've got to get our head around, and that's our messaging, that's how we position ourselves, and that's why we do what we do in terms of our 7-day business retreats away at beautiful locations, which is where I am right now, with the 90-day follow-up to make sure that you put into place and follow through with what you need to do. The other key ingredient that I want to mention, because I don't think many people talk about this, is your own mindset. Mindset is so important. We know it is for clients. When that switch occurs and they suddenly switch on to change, the reality is many different types of nutrition programs and exercise programs work, and if they don't kind of make that switch, then we're dragging people through a program, and it's hard work, and it's very difficult if they haven't created that mindset first to change. Same for us. We've got to do things differently than we've been doing them. That means getting out of comfort zone and trying on new things. That means investing in ourselves. That means implementing now over a sustained period by keeping a steady daily focus, weekly focus beyond that, and of course directed towards some kind of, in this case, 90-day outcome. And this is really important because whilst we can get really excited when we come up with a new idea or something we're going to do, we can create that high arousal, that drive. The same physiology that underpins arousal underpins anxiety, and anxiety comes hand in hand with doubt. And when we start to have that doubt, then we start to fall back into old behaviours. And we know this. I know this from working in elite sports, and as someone that's master's degree in sports psychology. My master's degree wasn't in personal training. It's been working with elite business owners and elite athletes in the past, and we've got to sort that out ourselves. We've got to perform well when things are not going so well. And that is going to happen. We are going to go through a time where some of the things that we're going to try and put into place are not going to just quite fit in right. And we mustn't give up. We must stick with it. We must find strategy to get around it. And that's why I think you need a mentor. And I think as a sports psychologist, you need someone that can help you through that period, can help you to prepare for that period, to help to make sure that you put into place what you need to put in place so that you accomplish a result. The result is what this is about. The experience is amazing. You're coming to a lovely location. You're going to be with like-minded people. It's going to be a remarkable experience that you'll never ever look back on and say anything other than, gosh, that was the best thing I ever did. The key is to get started, and then once you get started, to make sure you've got things in place to keep going when the going gets tough. One more thing for you before I head back to the villa. If you're thinking, I can't afford to invest in a 7-day retreat. I can't afford to invest in a 90-day follow-up program. I just need to find some cheap ways to get going and earn a bit more money. I put to you, when your clients think like that, we know where they end up. We know that you want your clients to take their buying decision very seriously, and one of the best things I think you could do is booking for an absolute complimentary 45-minute session with myself, and we can talk through, first of all, your actual business. We'll talk through your actual problems, and that might be enough, and I'm happy to do that. But if you give me permission at the end, let me tell you all about how this works, so that you can make a truly informed decision about whether this is for you. And I look forward to meeting you in person and just genuinely helping you to help other people by having some security in your own business first.